Hi, this is Janet Nepales for GMA7, and I'm here on the set of The Good Doctor, and we're going to interview Mr. Freddie Highmore. Hi, Freddie. Congratulations. Another season of The Good Doctor.
Yes.
And so on this role, what makes you continue doing this role? What challenges you?
I guess, first of all, I just feel so lucky to be able to continue playing this character. I think the primary reason that we're all able to do it is that people still watch the show and seem to enjoy it and seem to connect to my character Sean and all of the other characters on the show. And so as long as people are still interested to see more of the stories that we're trying to tell, then I guess I just feel very lucky to be able to continue to play him.
What do you admire about your character the most?
I love playing Sean. I feel like I admire his optimism, his positivity, his relentless desire to try and find solutions and to solve problems, his work ethic. But yes, perhaps more than anything, just the way that he believes people are inherently good, believes in humanity, and is a very hopeful character.
Mm-hmm. And your role portrays you as having photographic memory. I believe in person, you do also have one.
Oh, really? I wish I did.
You have to memorize all those lines and medical terms.
There's a lot of medical jargon. Yes, I wish I had as good a memory as Sean did in terms of being able to recall them out of the blue. It certainly takes a lot of time of sitting there at home and trying to wrap my tongue around various Latin phrases. But yeah, I've learnt kind of no real medicine in a practically useful sense over the course of this show, but I have learnt how to say the words correctly, so at least that's one step on the way.
Mm-hmm. And how do you see the arc of your character in season 6 now that you're also married?
Yes, I think that's what's really exciting about this year is Sean and Leah, of course, are now married and they're moving forward. And I think the issues that they're dealing with only get bigger now as time goes on. Discussion about starting a family, when the right time for that might be, whether they'd be able to do so. And I think it's been great, along with Paige, obviously, who plays Leah, just to find these different levels to their relationship.
Mm-hmm. And how is it working with Paige as your wife?
Have you met Paige yet? She's so wonderful, isn't she? Yes, she's so, I mean, as she is as a person, of course, so full of life and energy and positivity, and I think she just brings that, of course, to her character of Leah, and also just to her, the way that she is on set and full of ideas and always alive and engaged in the moment and trying to find new ways of playing the scene and of portraying their relationship. So I feel very lucky to be working with her.
She mentioned to me that off camera you guys have turned like 12-year-olds again.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yes, well, as you know, now that you've spoken to her, she's definitely very, very playful and energetic.
Mm-hmm. So have you also met the boy who portrays your younger version in Sean Graham?
Yes. Why
do you think he got the role? What was his qualities that make him perfect as the young Sean?
That's a really interesting question. I mean, obviously he was in the pilot, so he's been with us from the very beginning. And I remember early on just him being there and watching, and obviously the two of us trying to make sure that there was a consistency between Sean in the present day and the backstory. He's incredibly diligent and a lovely guy as well. We unfortunately haven't maybe seen as much of young Sean as he's gotten older, but looking back over the course of these 6 seasons, he was obviously such a instrumental part in setting up who this character was and understanding where he came from.
Mm-hmm. And you wear different hats in the show. You're an actor, executive producer, and sometimes even director. So how do you juggle all those things, and which one do you enjoy most doing?
I mean, I guess I have to admit that, the primary reason that I'm involved in the show is, of course, to play the part of Sean. But I've obviously you know, I've always had a desire to be involved in the wider process, and I've been really lucky on this show to get to, you know, write and direct and be involved as a producer and contributing on so many different levels. And David Shaw, obviously, initially, and now also Liz Friedman have both been very supportive of that, and have been great to work with.
Do you see yourself behind the cameras more?
Yes, I'd love to do more, both writing and directing in the future. And I'm getting to direct an episode this year as well on the show, so that will be fun and something I'm looking forward to.
And how do you see the show promoting or promoting autism to the public?
I think that's always been the aspect of the show we've wanted to get right more than anything, is portraying autism as authentically as possible and as best we could. And I hope that if, you know, especially looking back now, having done so many episodes and seasons, if in some small way Sean as a character, or the way that we've represented autism on screen, has contributed to conversations, to understanding around autism, then that would be the thing that I'm most proud of.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Lovely to speak with you.